This is episode 1 of Stories I Probably Shouldn't Tell. But I feel like I should tell these stories because maybe somebody this story might help. Hmm, this happened a few years ago, and in this case, I'm going to use the names Sarah and Alex just for namesakes. But Sarah and Alex, they seemed like the perfect couple. They was young, attractive, and completely infatuated with each other. But behind the scenes, Sarah, she was a master manipulator, constantly lying, cheating on Alex, and just not being reliable, when you try to call and get in touch with her. One of the biggest lies Sarah told Alex was about her job. Sarah claimed to be a successful businesswoman, constantly traveling and working and attending meetings. But in reality, she was unemployed and spending her days lounging by the pool with other men. Sarah also lied about her past relationships, making Alex believe he was her one and true love. But in reality, she was seeing multiple other guys behind his back, using them for their money, gifts, and free food. When Alex finally discovered the truth about Sarah's infidelity, he was devastated. The once loving relationship had turned toxic with Sarah's lies, poisoning their love. Despite the hurt, though, and the betrayal, Alex couldn't bring himself to leave Sarah. He was addicted to her false promises and couldn't imagine life without her, no matter how toxic their love had become. If you're in this situation, and this story might touch you a little bit, I advise you to leave the situation, get help, talk about it, but leave the situation. Don't stay and get manipulated. But this is just the first chapter 1 of Stories I Shouldn't Tell, or maybe I should tell them. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to part 2 of Stories I Probably Shouldn't Tell. I want to go ahead and just finish up and just kind of give y'all a little bit more about the Sarah and Alex. So anyway, Sarah and Alex had been together for 5 years before they had decided to tie the knot. Their love story had been one filled with passion and excitement. But as their wedding day approached, things began to change. Sarah became more controlling and demanding and criticizing Alex for everything he did and said. As the wedding day arrived, Sarah's behavior even worsened. She yelled at Alex for the smallest things, belittling him in front of their friends and family. Alex tried to ignore her behaviors, hoping that once they was married, things would improve. Don't ever do this, guys. But unfortunately, things only got worse after the wedding. Sarah became increasingly hostile towards Alex, constantly belittling him and making him feel worthless. Despite his efforts to please her, nothing seemed to satisfy Sarah. Alice felt trapped in a loveless marriage, unsure what to do. He tried talking to Sarah about her behaviors and how it was affecting him, but she dismissed his concerns as trivial. Eventually, Alex realized that he couldn't continue living in such a toxic environment and made a difficult decision to leave Sarah. As he walked away from this broken marriage, Alex couldn't help but feel a sense of relief. Despite the pain of ending their relationship, he knew that he deserved to be treated with respect and love. And as he began to rebuild his life, he knew that he would never settle for anything less ever again. If this touched your heart or your story, hit the like button, share the story. You might know somebody else is going through this. But don't be afraid to be an Alex. Thank you for watching. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. Welcome back to part 3 of stories I probably shouldn't tell. And some of the questions you might have is, yes, I'm reading, and yes, this is true. And I plan on bringing out a little more of my stories that I want to tell, but work with me. I'm reading them, but I want y'all to get the best content, so that's why I like to read them first instead of just going off of memory, so I don't lose anything. But this is going to be about how Sarah and Alex, finally, and why Alex divorced Sarah. Finally. Yeah. Okay. Let's get started. It had been a long time coming, but Alex and Sarah knew that their marriage was coming to an end. They had been together for over a decade, but the cracks in their relationship had started to show long before they decided to call it quits. It all started when Alex noticed that Sarah had been acting strangely. She was always on her phone, constantly texting and receiving calls at all hours of the day and night. When he asked her who she was talking to, she was always brushing it off and saying it was just a friend. But as time went on, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. One night, Alex couldn't take it anymore. He decided to confront Sarah about her suspicious behaviors as they sat down to talk. Sarah Lee finally admitted she had been having an affair with a coworker for the past few months. Alex had Alex, Alex was devastated. He never imagined that Sarah would betray him in such a way. As the truth started to come out, Alex realized that Sarah had been lying to him for years, not just about the affair, but about other things as well. She had lied about how much money that was in their savings account. She had lied about the whereabouts and whenabouts she was out late with her friend. She had even lied about wanting to start a family with him. The lies kept piling up, and Alex couldn't believe that he had been lied to by someone that he loved so much. He felt like he didn't even know Sarah anymore. As the divorce process started, Alex couldn't help but feel betrayed and angry. He had dedicated so much time and effort into their relationship, only to have thrown it away by Sarah's lies and deceits. But as the days turned into weeks, Alex started to see a different side of Sarah. She was apologetic and remorseful for the pain she had caused him. She admitted that she had made a mistake and that she was willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. At first, Alex was hesitant to believe her. How could he trust someone who had lied to him so many times before? But as they attended therapy sessions together and started the communication openly and honestly, Alex started to see a glimmer of hope in their relationship. Slowly but surely, Alex and Sarah started to rebuild their trust and love for each other. They both realized that they had made mistakes in their marriage, but they was willing to work things out together.